when we were speaking about revenue and leverage. Journalism is mostly spoken about in terms of courage and ideology. But what would you like to say the journalists out there who don't own media companies but work for media companies, and like you said, your reporter got arrested, and in 2022 ours as well got arrested. And what would you say to those young journalists who are now scared and have become PR machines for different governments? What would you tell them? What advice would you give them to how would they maneuver this? Because they're like, hey, you are the promoter, you will get out. What about us? Even the company may not think about us. So what do we do in that regard? Do we still continue reporting loyally and aggressively and courageously and be at risk of going to the jail or,
As long as you're doing it out of your editorial interest and not out of any interest, other interest. You're talking to a person who's been in jail, so.
Yes.
The thing is that even when I went to jail, this Delhi media didn't report it because they thought Republic will get famous. They're such fools. The fact of the matter is this, Ritisha, that it depends what you might get arrested for. It does not matter. You don't become a hero by getting arrested. Let me tell you this. If you're blackmailing someone, there are many channels, many networks who do wrong things. They get involved in real estate transactions. They're not neat. I'm not going to support those people. Recently, there was a story about someone who reported on someone's personal life. You had a case. I don't think you're doing any higher journalism by doing that. If you're doing something which you believe is correct, then stand up for it. If you want to sell out, then don't be a journalist. Don't be a journalist. There are too many people here. Journalists get swayed too much by money and by politicians and by the possibility of wielding influence and bartering that influence for money. I once made a feature reporter, and I was in Times Now, who I thought was incorruptible and very young. I made her a political reporter. Afterwards, I was told that a lady got acres of land in a Congress government in Karnataka. And I did not know how this happened. I cannot imagine how sometimes a person who's honest today becomes dishonest tomorrow. I always say this, if you want to know the true value of a journalist, put money in front of him or her and leave them alone in the room. The true character of a person is tested when you have opportunity to be corrupt. This has to be a clean profession. Anybody, let me tell you, who's working for short-term advantage will get wiped out. Wiped out. This country does not want a PR machinery. This country will reject any PR machinery. You do the stories, people will respond to you. But again, what do you want to get arrested for? I still don't know what I got arrested for, by the way. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't do anything wrong, I came out. Now even Omar Khalid cites my case while seeking bail. So the fact is, depends on what you want to get arrested for.